JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Woman killed at home in Claremont, St. Anne. A mother of three was on Sunday afternoon shot and killed at her home along Broadgate, Claremont, St. Anne. The deceased has been identified as 37-year-old vendor Sharon Barrett Boswell. According to reports, Barrett Boswell was at home with her children when two masked men, both armed with handguns, entered their home through an open back door. The men then proceeded to ask for a male known as Kevon, after which they opened fire, hitting the woman. Both men then escaped with 4 cell phones. The police were subsequently summoned, and on arrival, Barrett Boswell was seen on her back in her bedroom with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the right side of her head and left thigh. Gun seized, 2 men arrested in St. Mary. 2 men are in custody following the seizure of an illegal gun in Port Maria, St. Mary, on Sunday. The police say the men were in a car that was intercepted along the Trinity Main Road. They allegedly tried to flee a police roadblock. The police said the Glock pistol, with the serial number erased, had a magazine containing 11 9mm rounds. The men are expected to be charged. The St. Mary police remain resolute in their efforts to rid the streets of illegal weapons and ensure the safety of all citizens, stated commanding officer for the St. Mary Police Division, Anthony Wallace. In recent times, the St. Mary Police have had success in disrupting criminal activities across the division. St. James man charged of a gun seizure at Arcade. The police in St. James on Saturday arrested and charged a man over the seizure of a loaded gun at the Shows Arcade on Harbour Street, Montego Bay. 26-year-old Terry Cole, of Flankers in the parish, is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports from Barnett Street Police are that about 3:42 a.m., lawmen in the area when they saw Cole, whose actions arose their suspicion. On seeing the police team, he allegedly ran and threw an object onto the ground. It was pursued, caught, and searched. The police say the object was also retrieved, and it was revealed to be an FMK 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 10 9mm rounds of ammunition. It was subsequently taken into custody. Its court date has not been finalized. JDF headquarters under lockdown amid probe into missing gun. The Jamaica Defense Force JDF headquarters at Up Park Camp has been placed on lockdown pending the outcome of an investigation into a missing gun. The handgun was discovered missing during a routine audit of the JDF's weapons inventory. The JDF says 2 members have been detained and are being questioned in connection with the matter. Chief of Defense Staff Vice Admiral Anthony Twiss Gorman noted that the loss of a military weapon is deeply concerning, says the matter is being treated with the highest level of urgency and seriousness. Pregnant woman among 5 Haitians arrested in Manchester. 5 Haitians, including a pregnant woman, were arrested in Spring Ground, Christiana, Manchester on Sunday morning during a police operation. Acting Commander for the Manchester Police, Deputy Superintendent Louis Daniels, said the Haitians were held during an early morning raid at a house based on intelligence regarding immigration breaches and a search for prohibited weapons.
During a targeting operation in Spring Ground District, Manchester, the premises was searched and 5 Haitian nationals, 4 male, 1 female, were found at the premises. Their name are withheld for further investigation. All arrested and taken in custody for processing and further investigation.
No weapons were found at the premises. Police said the Haitians were also medically examined. I must say some U.S. coach at Norman Manley International Airport. A 47-year-old foreign national was arrested at the Norman Manley International Airport on Sunday after 38 rounds of ammunition were seized from his luggage. According to reports, about 2:40 p.m. on Sunday, August 3, the man's luggage was being searched when 31 rounds of 5.56 ammunition and the 7 rounds of 9mm cartridges were discovered. He was arrested on suspicion of unauthorized possession of ammunition. The United States Embassy has been informed. The police continue the investigation into the matter. General election will be held no later than September, says JLP General Secretary. General Secretary of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party JLP, Dr. Horace Chang, says the general election will be held no later than September, urging party workers to mobilize early and decisively. Speaking at an appreciation function for party workers in St. James Southern on Sunday, Chang declared that the government will be responsible and operate within the laws of the country.
We are operating within the law. So start looking out. We can't go beyond September. So make sure between now and mid-August, find your neighbor, find your friend, call the one who's going to work out with us and line them up now. You must make sure
you have the flyers. What the fuck you are doing? I big laugh at you, brother. I give you flyers. You're too tight, man. Too much hungry belly labor right there. Could I give one 10 grand for you the flyers them? They say bro, God couldn't find three of them hungry labor right there. Give them even one 10 grand for you the flyers them, brother. We have asked some labor right friend about weed and drink special, brother. You could have called them and them and give them even 177.
And comrades, if you can't afford none of that, you turn to the noodle soup every day.
More than any other government, and you help you to put them back in place. So call them, let them come, work with you. Write down the names. Okay, how young they are. You must know that election day, you have your team of voters that you want to get out ready, and you know where they are. You know how they're coming out. If they need a drive, are they going to come work with you? If they need to get off at the party, they're trying to go back to work. If they come from work, you have a responsibility, and I ask you to try that out well and generously. If you do it that way, we not might win, we will win. And I want you to ensure that Homer Davis will accompany me back to God's house as your member of parliament come election day.
I have never gained wealth by exploiting the people, says PM Holness. Leader of the Jamaica Labour Party JLP and the Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says he has never gained wealth by exploiting the people. Addressing party supporters Sunday at a St. Andrew East Rural constituency meeting, Dr. Holness said he has worked hard and has honestly built himself from humble beginnings.
The story of my life is that I have never been given anything free. I've had to work for anything that I have had. I have said it before and I will say it again. I don't know what a gold spoon looks like. It has never been in my mouth. I have no inheritance or any endowment or any trust fund anywhere. Whatever I have worked hard and honestly for it. I have never gained wealth by exploiting the people. No. And I want to say to you that my ethic is that I believe in working for what I have. By the sweat of my brow, I shall eat bread. And that is the ethic of the Jamaica Labour Party. We work for what we have. And in the same way, we are working for the third term. We are not believing and acting as if we are entitled to a third term. There is no entitlement. Some people behave like they own Jamaica. It's just a matter that time come for them. It's not a matter that they work for it. It's not a matter that they deserve it. It's not a meritocracy. It's just that time, the effluxion of time. It's just so. But we have never, I certainly have never behaved entitled in Jamaica.
Holness not fit for office, insists PMP President. People's National Party PMP President and Opposition Leader Mark Golding has reiterated that Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness is not fit for office following the latest revelations in relation to his financial declarations.
And it has now come out that the Prime Minister has even more legal problems. From the report reached Parliament last year, September I think it was, I said publicly the Prime Minister should take away himself. You cannot be running the country and be in charge of government with a cloud of this nature hanging over your head. I said to the Jamaica Labour Party, as an institution, they need to do the right thing. They have decided to tug it out. And look what happened now. Well, all I can tell you is third term is imploding. It is not loading because the people of Jamaica will not accept being governed any longer by a government in which they can have no trust and confidence.
And as the People's National Party continues its push for the parliamentary election date to be announced, General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell, while speaking at the parish meeting in Oracabessa on Sunday night, declared that the party will be making a strong push for the calling of the election this weekend at its corporate area parish meeting.
On Sunday, we are go up a town. If them don't want to call it, we are go call it. We are go up a town for Kingston and St. Andrew parish meeting, and that is the deadline for the election. So if Labour don't call it, we are call it, because there's no disaster, no reason to delay the election.
JTA president says low-paid driving teachers away. The Jamaica Teachers Association says the low rate of compensation is among factors driving teacher migration. Dr. Mark Smith, the outgoing JTA president, says Jamaican teachers are among the lowest paid in the region, only surpassing Haiti.
We cannot continue as a country to have a revolving door model of education where teachers come in and spend 2-3 years and then migrate. It is shooting ourselves in the leg. We need to focus on ensuring that teaching salaries in this country are competitive. Presently, we pay only better salaries than possibly Haiti. We need to improve that. We pay some of the lowest salaries in teacher education. We need to push back against that and ensure that the teachers of Jamaica are well respected and well compensated.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.